Good morning, it's day 19 of my raw vegan journey. How y'all doing? So check this out. I was going to stop last night for no real reason, except for I thought I just maybe should have some cooked food. That was my thinking. And then I thought, oh, I'll have some rice and bean. That was the thought, but there was no response from the body. You know how when you want something or you crave something, you go, oh yeah, I'll have some of that. And your body, there's a physical response. There was no physical response. My body didn't want it. My mind was like, yeah, let's have some of that. But it was more like a habit or a memory, if you like. So there you go. So in the end, I didn't have it because I was like, oh, I'll have a salad. Shit, I'm not a salad kind of guy. But what I did do yesterday is I ate like an absolute nutter. It was all raw, but there was a lot more fat going in. And I can only put that down to the fact that the day before, like I say, I controlled my diet too much in order to do what I ate in a day to try and replicate the day before, which caused all sorts of havoc yesterday. The exercising, when I'm doing the sets, again, I'm not counting it or anything, as in how frequently I'm doing it throughout the day. But there's no doubt my body's already getting stronger. I can feel muscles compacting more. So I'm quite compact again today. Cool? So let's see where I am. Like I said, I ate a lot yesterday. So I'm not expecting to be lighter today. And I'm not. I'm up to 13.8. Look at that. I'm adamant I'm putting on some muscle mass as well here. Oh, by the way, these gauges are absolutely awful for muscle mass and body fat. I mean, look, it says I'm 23.9. If you have a drink of water, your muscle mass, everything changes. Although I have to say my muscle mass is up quite a lot in here now. So I could go, well, it tells the truth. It doesn't tell the truth. My body fat will change, my muscle mass changes just from a drink of water. Water. And I think you can agree, a glass of water isn't going to change my muscle mass. So it's not very accurate, so I only really use it. Oh, it's turned off. Well, I'll do the pounds and kilos tomorrow. The other thing I wanted to add is, there's always this debate about how much fat and things like that, and healthy fats and things. Well, I don't know whether you know about me, but I was really ill. I had a gallstone get stuck, a gallstone attack. It's about 4 or 5 hours it lasted. And that was the start of my journey where I was like, right, I've had enough. I looked on the internet, there's all these people, the paleo crew, saying you've got to eat lots of meat to fix yourself. And the vegan crew saying, but they were kind of more hippie-ish back then, so I was like, whoa. Now I kind of see them, and I get it more now. I understand. When you eat a clean diet, your mind is calmer, and I suppose you're more connected with the world, if you want to call that spirituality. But anywho, my point is, I was actually really quite ill, and I'm still recovering from that. So, to actually work out whether it's the paleo way I was going to go or the vegan way, I just went, look, there's too much information. I haven't got a clue. I'm just going to do something that I should have done a long time ago. Stop ignoring my body and start listening to it. So that's what I started to do. Is this recording? Yeah. So that's what I started to do. I went, right, well, what's the healthiest thing you can do? Vegetable soup. I've never heard anyone say, oh, you want to be careful of them, they're vegetables. Although there are people that say you got to be careful of those too. So I had a vegetable soup, no oil, no sugar, no nothing, boom, for a month. And I didn't realise, but that really detoxed me and cleaned me out to a nice level. Over that time, my gallbladder, which is sort of round here, would pump. And then I went sort of further, as I was just listening to my body, because I tried to reintroduce meat after the month. And my arthritis pain was back. I'd forgotten it was actually going, or should I say I hadn't noticed it was going, because it was going so subtly. The second I had that, my back pain was back, my arthritis pain was back, and it lasted about 5 days. So I was like, hang on, if I'm eating meat twice a week, I'm never getting to a point where my body gets a chance to actually get rid of it and heal me. Meat was out the door. Same thing happened with the dairy, except for the arthritis pain didn't come back as quickly or anything. But my skin started getting itchy. The very day after having dairy, I was all bunged up like I had a cold. And I noticed I was starting to get my skin patches, my rough patches back, and my eczema and dermatitis was coming out. I was like, what? Dairy was out the window. You don't need to tell me whether I need them or not. Don't show me no scientific proof. My proof is my body. Okay? So that's how I got to the point of becoming a vegan. That was it. And then I looked around more and started finding... Actually, I didn't. No, that's wrong. I didn't find paleo and vegan. I just found people... I didn't realise that they were... that there were even these different types. I really knew nothing about food. When some of them were saying sugar is bad, I was like, what? I thought sugar was good for you. That's how bad I was. When they said oil is bad, I was like, what? I thought oil was good for you. Salt, what? I thought you needed it. So you see, that's where I came from. I thought, surely, no one would feed me food that's bad for me. And even though my body was saying, this is killing me, I was just like, yeah. So things like I would joke about, I'd have a kebab and go, oh, I can feel that. I could feel it in my heart in a bad way. I go, that's all right. So anyway, long story short, and I'll tell you that another day. If you want, leave a comment below and I'll go into more detail about that, how I became a vegan. So it wasn't about the animals or the planet, but that's cool that that's part of it. So basically I use my body as a gauge, is the long and short of it. Avocado gives me pain here in my gallbladder area and pain in my heart. It starts in the gallbladder, and it's not that pumping feeling like it's clearing out. It's the feeling that I get when I was eating meat and dairy. So every time I had meat, I would get the pain there and there, and it got worse and worse until eventually I had big problems. Gladly, should I say, I'm happy it was this one that had a problem and not this one. You dig? So with avocado, I get it here and here. I haven't played around with how little I can get with. Well, look, yesterday I had 1/4 of an avocado, and that still happened. So that says to me that avocado fat, I don't care what anyone writes and says, oh, it feels good for me. I'm 18 years old. I've never had a problem with it. If you've never had any health problems, you're miles from a bad place. At 18, 20, 25, I could have a McDonald's and feel absolutely fine. It was when I got to 30, I started to notice my body was starting to show me signs that things weren't so cool. So coconut gives me discomfort here, but not here. Seeds give me no discomfort yet. I'll look into it a bit more. I think it's more the whole seed, but I'll play around with that a bit more. Just thought I'd share. I think it's interesting. If you've had any issues like that, or you weren't aware of it, and now you're going, oh, actually, do you know what? I can feel something there. Then maybe, because when I don't add fats, I know for a fact when I'm very low fat, I don't get any problems in either of those places at all. So the fat that's naturally in foods like lettuce, bananas, not that there's a lot, any greens, never a problem. Almonds, just eating them the way they are, not a problem. I'll look into more seeds and let you know. If you're interested in that, let me know below, and I'll really make a big deal of it and go through a load of seeds and just use my body as a gauge rather than studies. Cool? Because studies can say anything. And it depends who's reading it. They'll always bias it in some way. Me, I'm just me, man. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to be trying to sell you a book or anything on this stuff. Cool? Catch you later. Bye.